tutorial on how to design a skin on our website without having to use fancy design programs. We've got a pretty powerful engine designed into this website that can help you design pretty much whatever you like. So what we would do is start with clicking on Design Your Own, and then you would scroll down to the board or type of board that you're going to be putting a skin on. For this one, we'll do a snowboard. So we'll click on this, and you'll see a few options. These have to be put in before you can get to the design area. So what you're going to do is measure your board. You flip it over. It's a little easier with the tape measure, so you can take the curve of your board and then find the length of it and pick a value that's in between. So let's select that, and then we're going to want matte or glossy. These selections can be changed later on, but they're required to get into the customization program. And then we click Customize. Now you can see the snowboard template, and from here we can start adding things on. So this is the clip art area. You'll notice most of our designs are on here, and you can use them as backgrounds. What makes some of these quite unique is if we click on this, let's say you didn't like the green in this particular skin, you could actually click this green here, and let's change it to blue. And you'll notice on the screen here, it'll flip to blue. So we're going to just resize this so it takes up the whole board. Something like that. Oops. Go just a little bit bigger. Perfect. Now we're going to add maybe our logo. So we're going to go into here and we're going to upload. We've already uploaded our logo here, so I'm just going to click on it, wait a second, and there it is. Maybe we'll move it down into an area that's a little bit more visible, and we'll zoom in, and we'll just move this. Maybe we'll put it at a bit of an angle. Something like that. You'll notice that on the skin there are the holes for the bindings. So maybe we don't want to put it there. Maybe we want to move it, move it like this, so we're not under the binding. Then we'll just zoom out. Maybe we want to add a little bit of text. You just write in here whatever you need. Snowboard. And as you can see, it shows up. We'll rotate that. And we'll make this a little bit smaller. You can place it just about anywhere. One thing that you do need to be careful with is if you had a low resolution image like this one. It's going to bring it in, but a warning is going to come up. It's going to tell you that it may not print very well. So just be wary of that. We'll delete that. So that's your text. With any of these things, we can move things to the front or the back. So if you have multiple layers, you can move things so they overlap. I'll give you an idea here. So if I were to take this logo and move it to the back, it disappears. If I take it and move it to the front, it's there again. It's when you're doing multiple layers. You can flip it, and then there's also duplication if you want to put a whole bunch of a certain logo or things like that. So when you're all done, you'll come back down here, you'll save it. We'll call this just snowboard. Save. And then we will, to have a look at it, we're going to save it as a PDF. So this is just a preview. You'll click here, it'll download a PDF for you. Now these PDFs are low resolution. We do this so people don't use our program just for designing and then they take it to another shop or just use it for fun. What we will do is when we get this order, we will have a look at it and send you a proof before we do any printing. We look through all the files and see if anything is too low resolution or if we see any problems. We've got graphic designers on staff. So then from here, if you're happy with it, we go add to cart. Then of course from here you just go to the checkout and wait for your proof back from us. After you get our proof, if there's no changes, you would just send us back an email, say, yeah, I'm happy with it, and proceed. It takes 3 to 5 business days for printing, and then it goes into the mail. We send you a tracking number. If you have any questions, you could always email us at orders@stokedskins.com.